What's up, guys? This is Madchild bringing you another audio commentary for the WCReplays.com site, copyrighted 2008. Yes, Happy New Year, everybody. What's up, guys? Sorry, this is it's been a while since my last one. I hope my other audio commentators have been filling the gaping void left by my absence. But, yeah, I had exams, and then, I've been trying to get my ladder mojo back because I wasn't playing during my exams, so that's kind of contributed to my stepping back a little bit from this. But it's a new year and I'm ready to go at it with renewed vigor. So here I am. I got a good game for you guys today. It is going to be Orc versus Undead on Twisted Meadows. So it's going to be completely different than my last Orc versus Undead one, because both the Undead and the Orc are going completely different strategies. It is going to be Crip Lord first, and I didn't set out to make this audio commentary on a Crip Lord first thing, but I saw this great replay, and it really is a compelling argument for all those who are like, it's a noob strategy, I don't want to do it, because the player is going to be playing Lyn, which is arguably the best Orc player in the world. So if this isn't an argument for this strategy, I don't know what is. I also want to dedicate this audio to Frey because he loves the Crypt Lord so much. So I don't know. I didn't make this because of the Crypt Lord being in it. It's just an awesome replay. So I hope he enjoys this. Or if he doesn't enjoy the speaking, then I hope he enjoys the watching. So get this pause at the 2-minute mark from Crafty's point of view, which is a great name for a Warcraft player. Because he's crafty and he plays Warcraft. So yeah, I'll talk about his build order, I guess, while you're getting it on pause, because that's what's going to be unfolding. And he's basically switching the standard Fiend build, switching the order of the Ziggurat and the Altar. So he's going to be going Crypt Graveyard, and then he's going to be getting a Ziggurat instead of an Altar, and then an Altar instead of a Ziggurat, and then another Ziggurat, and he's getting 3 ghouls for faster tech and better base defense. This is also, since he's going Crypt Lord first, he doesn't need a shop, so he doesn't need to buy skeletons, because he has his very own homemade beetles, which will work just as well as skeletons do. And so he doesn't need a shop, which lets him tech faster. So you should be at the 2-minute mark, and we're going to get this unpaused in 3, 2, 1, unpause. Yeah, from Crafty's point of view, obviously. So yeah, he's building his first. But this strategy, it probably works best on this map, being Twisted Meadows or Turtle Rock, because that's where the Orc is most likely to be going Farseer. I wouldn't recommend the Crypt Lord against Blade Master, because he can kind of just not KO it in like the first 5 minutes of the game, and then like he'll get a higher level on you and he'll harass you even more, and you'll find it very difficult to creep and get any levels on your Crypt Lord because of the Blade Master. The Farseer is a little bit less effective at like hero killing, so on those maps, Turtle Rock and Twisted Meadows, where Orcs are more likely to go Farseer, the Crypt Lord is probably better. Make a couple beetles and then go creep the shit out of the map, because that's what you can do with the Crypt Lord with his free summons. So Lyn's going Farseer because, as most Orcs will agree, this is a Farseer map. That's just because there's less little greens for the Blade Master to creep out easily and get high levels and good items. And yeah, so Crafty managed to take one of those creep kills with his fiends, which is pretty good. And he's just begun his tech, which is really good. Unfortunately, the Orc straight teched, so you can't really use it as a comparison for Crafty's tech, but I would say Crafty's tech is about as quick as it would be if you were going ghouls. Which, so that's a real asset to this strategy, because it's a very tier 2 oriented strategy. So getting that tier 2 faster is more effective. And just because you have more ghouls to protect your base, and you have more summons, so you can more easily fend off a rush then, I guess, because you have a bigger army. Also, you want to get a Rubian Tower, obviously, against Orc, especially because you're going Crypt Lord first, and he's less effective at repelling any sort of harassment because he's slow and fat. You want to get the armor second on your Crypt Lord because, first of all, he's going to be tanking a lot early game, and he's not going to have Death Knight support early game, so all those extra hits he's going to be taking, you want to reduce them with the armor. And Impale isn't as effective early game against like one unit as it is later game when you have like 80 food armies. So you don't even need it, so there's really no point getting it early on. So the new slow down this harassment right there. I think he was alternating shots between the two grunts, so they were doing less damage. He's got the ghouls killing the wolves. Those are your first priority in this sort of harassment. And you just want to walk your way back to your base and force them out. Thanks to his fast tech, this isn't really such of a big deal now because his acolytes, even if two of them died, like his tech would have been over and he would have been able to replace them easily. Lyn surprisingly loses a grunt. I don't know, maybe he was a bit surprised, like on the damage output of the Crypt Lord or something. I don't know. So at tier 2 he puts up a shop, so you can get potions and TP scrolls and I guess Rod of Necromancy, but you don't really need that. And Slaughterhouse and a Temple of the Damned, and that's because he is going to be going Banshees as well, which work extremely well with the Crypt Lord. The number of Banshees is kind of a number for debate. There is no consensus for how to go Banshees. Kind of, you just like build a couple or whatever, and you'll see that Crafty only builds 2 in a 50 food army, and that's really all you need. Being that I think Curse costs 40 mana, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong, but that's enough for 10. If they have 200 mana, which they do when they come out of their temple, that's enough for 10. That's enough for 5 curses, which is how many units pretty much the Orc has right now. So, I mean, 2 Banshees almost overkill. Yeah. And the Crypt Lord is level 4. The skill Crafty will be selecting will be Impale, which is going to help him force fights, pick off units now that he has this strong tier 2 army, which he wants to fight with. And it's also going to help him in fights that he's in to rearrange his stuff when the Orc kind of overwhelms your fiends, which he has many of. And important thing to be doing with your beetles in this matchup is because since you're going your army is a lot less mobile, so you have to make more decisive decisions. You can't just like run over there to check something and then run back because your army is so slow. So it's really important to do effective scouting. That's using all your beetles, especially at level 3, because your level 2 beetles can burrow and watch over expansions at no like food cost to you. So Crafty did a very effective job of doing that. I mean, he has a beetle there. Lyn has already had to leave a grunt there to stop the beetle from harassing it. So that's -3 food from his army, whereas it's -0 food from Crafty's army. Now he has 2 beetles up there, just making sure that grunt stays there, I guess.